Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia for those who are tuning in, and welcome back to everybody else. I miss sitting in front of the camera, filming looks, trying new products. It's literally been such a long time, and please forgive me in advance if I do things out of order, looking awkward like deer on headlights, just because it's been quite a while. I have been juggling with esthetician school, with weddings, work, that my time filming and editing has been limited, but I do miss this, so please don't forget that this is still a passion hobby of mine to do. So I am sitting here today wanting to play with makeup. Like I said, it's been a long time. And oh, I think you do see this wig back here, and I am trying, keyword trying, to film more videos, especially with Halloween being around the corner. I just want to try, so please don't expect anything yet, as I'm just trying to ease in back to the videos. So here I'm just going to continue doing my skin prep as I normally do. So today I'm jamming out to Tori Kelly. I love her vocals, her style. Now, all these products that I'm using literally were purchased about a year ago. Again, I just didn't have a chance to play with them, but I am today. This pencil is Tony Malloy, really similar to my Face Shop pencil. It's a thick wedge brow pencil with a spoolie on the other end with a refillable, I guess, applicator. Ooh, I'm also using this new Benefit, was this Fluff Brow or something? Don't know if it's gonna work because I don't really have much hair, but I'm gonna try it on one side and on the other afterwards to see if it makes a difference. I normally use a pretty dark pencil. I bought 2 shades in this brand. It's a little bit warmer, but more on the medium brown side. What do you think? Looks like I do prefer my darker brows, so I'm going in with brow powder and just filling in, and using my concealer to shape and carve my brows per usual. Honestly, after using this, I don't see much of a difference, probably only on my left brow because it has more hair. So I'm jumping in with this Cosmo palette and using one of my newer brushes by Morphe that I used. Literally, it got so frayed, as you can see, after one wash. I guess hence that's why it's only like $8. But anyways, this is a good fluffy brush to use in the crease, and I'm going to bring it as close to my brow bone as possible. I basically just want to use this color to even out my whole eyelid space. I also bought a bunch of brushes from my Kitco that I'm finally going to use, but looks like just kidding, going back to that Morphe brush. So I'm just using the same brush because it didn't pick up too much pigment, so I'm just going to use this fluffy brush for darkening my outer crease here. It's kind of like a plummy purple. Now for the fun stuff, the sparkly shimmery colors. I was torn between this little corally color and yellow, but because of the shadows that I used prior, I thought it was more fitting to use that corally color, which kind of comes out a little bit purple lavender-ish on my eyes. Because this formulation is creamy, I like to use my fingers to apply onto my lids. I actually really like this mascara, but it does have a lot of product that attaches onto the wand, so I do need to remove it just because my lashes are on the shorter and thinner side. Therefore, it may weigh it down or cause a lot of clumpage, so I do need to apply this on in stages. Moving on to lashes, you'll see in the next few clips that I'm indecisive of what I want to do. I got sad because I have to cut off so much lashes from my tiny eyes, but then I remembered I had a book of lashes, so I decided on one, and while that glue is tacking out, I'm going to apply on some face primer. This really does do its job by smoothing everything out. And let's pray we get these lashes on in one shot. And we didn't. I bought this new concealer, but it was really similar to the foundation shade, but it actually turned out to be a perfect match. All natural products do have a little funky scent to it, so I always like to smell it. So I'm just using my Equal Tools sponge, which is like one of my favorite sponges on earth. I just love how it's nice and flat on one side, and the other side has a shorter amount of flatness that you can use for other parts of the face. This even works on my spots, which is great. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to use the Kosas foundation. This also has a funky smell to it, but I really do love the finish of this foundation. It also has SPF. My foundation and complexion is so even and perfect, but it did need a little bit of brightener around the eyes. So I'm going back in with that same shade that I used for my brows to brighten under my eyes. I normally don't do this, but I decided to use some translucent powder to set under the eyes for further creasing. This is a new technique I've been using and I really do like it. So I just take my dampened sponge, whatever's left over with the makeup, and I just basically apply it onto my bronzer powder and just stamp it into place. I feel that doing this technique really softens the look, so it kind of sets it in a way. Now moving on to the eyes. I like to perk my lashes so it meshes with my real lashes, but a trick to really have that nice defined eyes is using a black pencil. Sometimes your eyelid skin does peek through and it looks a little funny. You'll see it makes a big difference. Finally, I decide to use one of the new brushes. This was actually one of the main brushes I wanted to purchase, and I got carried away and bought other ones. This one's a really small tapered shadow brush, and it works really well under the eyes and around the corners of my eyes. You guys know I never wear blush, and if I do, it's bronzer as a blush or an orange one. But this one by NARS has actually been one of my favorite blushes. Again, doing that stamp technique with my highlighter. Using this new LYS lip pencil, it's kind of like a terracotta brown color. And I got these new matte lipsticks from Stila. Aren't they so nice? The formulation is so creamy. I decided to use the more brown one for this look. It's a little bit more appropriate for an intro to fall. This is my final look, guys. I decided to put on eyeliner. I mean, who is this? But I thought it would be a completed look with some eyeliner, especially a great intro to fall makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for watching, and I'm hoping to see you guys soon. Thanks, love you, bye!